Hello and welcome to the White Noise Podcast, episode 13.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're afraid, aren't you?
That's not good, is it?
Big fright on the way. Although last time you conquered Friday the 13th, so...
That's
smooth
true,
sailing.
yeah. I may conquer today.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
That came up as your fear, didn't it? On the thing, but I'd never heard that before until...
Yeah, it's because I don't want to tell you my fears because then you'll use them against me.
It's hard to use
What would I do?
Friday the 13th
I don't
against.
know. I don't know you. Well, I do know you, but, you know.
Shambles.
Hi, I'm here. Hello.
Oh, this week we're joined by Max Smith,
Me,
as
hello.
always.
Hey.
Tom Looney.
Looney.
He goes by Looney now. And
Looney.
our special guest, Josh Jones.
Hey!
Over in the corner, we have Ethan James.
Ethan James. No one joined it in?
I think you'd work in Chicken Run, you know.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He's never done that before. I don't know what that was.
No, we do that a lot. It's a thing. It's a thing, guys. That
Yeah, I
we
can
do.
see that.
Yeah, like Miss
Yeah.
Tweedy's nephew. And he just loves killing chickens.
You're in slow motion a lot as well.
Yeah.
Have you never seen Chicken Run?
I have seen. I didn't know if I was a chicken run type though, Josh.
I think you could be a good chicken.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a compliment.
Yeah.
What's to be a good chicken than a bad chicken, isn't
What
it?
we're talking about today, Stephen?
Today, what have we been up to?
Moving on.
Josh, we will start with you as our special guest. I put here you had loads of meetings today. That sounds like someone who's doing well in life, you know?
Yeah, loads of Zooms.
Oh,
Zooming in the
okay,
kitchen.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Zooms
Yeah.
have really taken over, haven't
Yeah.
Was?
they? Zooms.
Oh, yeah, God, yeah, of course.
Do you have a lot?
Max is more, you know,
So
in
many-
face, person to person in a coffee shop.
Carrier pigeon. Zooms, yeah, that's good.
He'll get back to you one day, won't he?
Just see it hit a plan. Plan? I meant a plane.
It's all over the place.
Have you ever been on a Zoom?
Why are you so nervous?
No, I'm not nervous.
You won't
It's getting to me. Oh, Zooms, Josh, that's interesting.
It's really not. I can't believe we're opening with Zooms. But
What's the best Zoom you've ever done?
We did a podcast on Zoom and it wasn't good.
Oh, it was awful, wasn't it?
It was like we'd say something, and it'd be silent, and I'd be like, "Am I just really unfunny?" And then no one would laugh. Still, I'd be like, "Okay, let's keep going."
Well, the issue was because of the way the mics worked.
Yeah.
When you would laugh, it would go too high, so it would just cut the audio. So it was the
I was just really insecure.
Well, we were together in the same room. 'cause
Still
we
not
worked
laughing.
together.
but I did gigs on Zoom during lockdown.
Oh, you're
No.
kidding.
And a lot of the time they would mute the mics and stuff. So I was writing all this new material and I was like, no, I'm smashing this. Got like half an hour of new stuff. And then went in the clubs when it opened and died on my ass. I was like, oh shit, I've been telling shit jokes for a year, thinking I was doing great.
That's so bizarre.
Who
Stand
watches
up on
them?
Zoom.
It was loads of student gigs, and I did a load
Okay.
of prides.
yeah.
The saddest prides ever. People just with little flags in the kitchen. So yeah, like prides, and then just like comedy clubs,
Oh, yeah,
like
fair.
big comedy nerd fans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
Were you doing quizzes?
No. What?
Well,
No.
you must have done so. I thought that'd be up your street. Some sort
Oh
of,
no.
some sort of like.
Spend my,
Even
spend
in
my-
like the early bit when everyone was just like trying to be a bit...
I was looking out my window like, I hate all this. I enjoyed the empty streets. I was
I
out
thought
there.
you loved lockdown.
Yeah, I did. I
was gonna
enjoyed
say, you
the
have
solitary.
the vibe of someone who misses lockdown.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't miss lockdown because I could do quizzes with other people. The joy was not having to
Good
deal with
quizzes on
other
your own.
people. Yeah. It's on Sporkle, mate. Yeah.
We did we were together.
Yeah.
Weren't we?
Yeah, yeah.
We did Bongo's Bingo. Do you remember that?
I think you did that. I
Or
was
did I
in the
just do that? You
background.
were in the
Yeah.
background.
Did you live together during
Yeah.
lockdown?
We did.
Lockdown happened. When was it? February, March.
Yeah.
You can't. That's like you did like our NAM together at Vietnam.
And Stephen was like, do you know, I said, oh, do you know what? I think it's going to be longer than 3 weeks. And he was
Right.
just like,
I
nah.
said,
With his,
not a
drinking
chance.
drinks with his
Funny.
bottle of water at the window. No chance. This guy.
and then when I think after 1 week I'd had a full breakdown, and in our
in the first week.
yeah, in the apartment building we just had stairs that went up about 4 flights, and I'd go up and down them about 100 times, just
Yeah.
losing my head. I didn't do well.
Yeah. We played a lot of Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did drink. Well, I drank a lot.
Yeah.
There's not much else to do.
I was living with someone who had split up with.
Oh,
God.
It was actually all right though. We got on really well. It was fine. I wish I had a sad story, but I didn't. We got on really
did you
well.
rekindle the relationship at all during
Nah, we
lockdown?
just shagged twice, and then
Did you?
It was like that was it.
Just the once, yeah.
What, you and Tom?
Yeah. I said this will never last 15 minutes. I was
I hope
right.
it does.
Week 1 was tough.
So, any exciting meetings? Is this all stuff you can't talk about?
No, it was more. I'm getting ready. I'm going on tour, sort of talking to PR, sort of shit.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
have you ever had a hit piece? You know, someone going after you, someone going, the real Josh Jones.
No, not really. I always have like really depressing questions, and I just say, "Can you not use that one?"
Yeah, that's
They always
fair.
try and get like, "What's it like being gay on the comedy circuit?" I'm like, "Fine, I get on with everyone." I'm literally mates with everyone, no problems. But they're like, "Oh, I think they just think like I walk in and all the straight comics are like in the corner." And I'm like, everyone's fine to me. No one really says anything, and the
So
gigs go
weird.
well.
I feel like everyone I've ever... maybe not everyone, but PR people are idiots.
Yeah,
They just...
they've got to
They
find
just
an
want
angle,
that-
don't
Well,
they?
this is
Yeah.
like the
Don't they, yeah?
interviewers. The
Right.
interviewers are like, "Oh, what was it
Yeah.
like?" But I get a lot of. I remember someone asking me, "What was it like growing up gay in the north?" And I literally said, "I'm from Manchester, you dickhead. Like, there's loads of gay clubs."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what they expected.
Gay village. Like, yeah.
They throw gravy on his dick.
But yeah, it's mad. Some of that stuff. So it can get a bit like the questions can get really deep.
Yeah.
And you're trying to sell a tour. in
A
Hull.
comedy tour, yeah.
Yeah.
You think people get away from that
The
by
tears
now.
of a
Yeah,
clown.
it's
Yeah.
mad.
It's that sort of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been asked like, do you like basically
Yeah.
like I know a load of comedians have like depression. Like, do you have depression? I'm just trying to sell my talk.
What's it like
show.
being gay and depressed?
Yeah, we've got an interview with this gay northern depressed guy trying to tell jokes.
Come to me show.
How many tour shows have you done?
This is me fourth.
Fourth.
Mhm.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So you've not started this one yet?
No, it starts in September.
Where are you kicking it off?
I'm kicking off in Richmond, Yorks, which is Richie Sunak's constituency.
Oh, really?
But I did it on my last tour, and I really wanted to go back because it's a bit nerdy. They've got a gorgeous theatre.
Oh, that's
Oh,
nice.
So I'm like
Nothing wrong with that,
an
yeah.
absolute like stunning Georgian theatre.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, I wanted to start there.
Yeah.
I was in the theatre the other week and I was looking around. The show was quite shit. So I was looking around going, this is a really nice old building. Cut that as well. I've turned it to Ryan.
It could be a clip.
All I've said in this is put gravy on my dick.
And that's all you will say.
Yeah.
Do you do some live stuff still?
Yeah, well, last year I did a little bit again. And that was just because my manager was like, "Oh, you should do stand-up," and I was like, "Yeah," but I used to get really nervous, and then it was sort of thinking, "I won't get nervous now," and then I got really nervous. So
Yeah.
I did 12 gigs, and then gigs. It was like Dan Nightingale was putting on nights,
Nice.
and then he'd so the audience were all really nice. Some of them knew of me, so it was a lot easier. But I gigged with Jamie Hutchinson a couple of times. And and then I'd do something which is a bit hack, where I'd get an audience member up to read another role, and then Jamie would go after me and just slag it off. So I'm just stood there in the back, just ashamed.
I've slagged off Jamie's shit on stage.
Yeah, that's
because we
good.
started together, so
Yeah.
we used to do new material nights together. I remember when he'd go on and smash it, and I go on after him and I'd be like, none of that were new. He shit himself and did all of his gold. So I just call him out. When did you last get on a stage?
Oh, I had to clean the stage the other day.
There it is.
Wiping up
In front of a
tears.
crowd of two.
No, I mean, with this, I mean, I guess you'd think at some point maybe
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
should.
I think the problem is that a lot of podcasts that do live stuff, it's always like it ends with them doing karaoke or them doing a song.
Yeah, but there's always like a mad prop that
Yeah.
comes out.
It's going to be the gambler from this guy.
So we need to work out what are...
Just get Ryan to do something daft.
Yeah, Ryan would. Yeah, I think we did a tour show, me, Max, and a YouTuber called Will.
Mm.
And that was all right, but it was a mess. So I'd like to do something live, which isn't.
Yeah.
Some
I
sort
don't know,
of
I'd be
YouTube
so
based.
nervous, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember Max
I think
doing
I would
stand-up?
be.
Yeah, I remember once when you did it as the Grim Reaper.
Oh, wait, no, you're talking
You're talking about Gargamel. This is Gargamel the storyteller.
Was it not the
awful.
Grim Reaper?
Very, very similar.
He was dressed as the Grim
So
Reaper.
basically,
There was definitely a death.
This was the student union.
Yeah.
Could have done with the Grim Reaper.
So this was the night of the student election.
night.
It was a student
That was the election.
It wasn't a comedy night.
It was in a. It
was no comedy.
Atmosphere,
Yeah.
the big atmosphere bar, and I went up.
It wasn't much atmosphere.
I went up as Gargamel the storyteller.
You didn't sell yourself as a comedian, did you? You know, it was...
Well, no. So I got up there. I got the
It's meant to be
microphone.
serious, actually, guys.
As soon as I spoke into the microphone, it cut. So I was speaking for like a minute, and I was like, "Wait, no one can hear anything." So I gave
These guys must be able to hear me.
not one laugh in a minute. Fuming.
Set yourself up for you guys.
It wasn't a minute.
So it's probably less. So I gave the microphone back and went, "It's not working."
Yeah.
So I left.
Well, you weren't so relaxed about it. You were flapping a little bit, weren't you?
Well, there was like 100 people
was
there, and there were
more than
cameras
that.
on.
And it was live online as
Yeah,
well.
it was online, and it was like however many hundreds of people in the room, and I'm there dressed as Gargamel the
You
storyteller.
didn't even start the story.
So I gave the microphone back and went, I can't do it. Obviously, there's no sound coming out. So I leave. I take the thing off. I'm about to leave the building, and then they're like, "Please welcome to the stage, Max." I'm like, "What the?" First of all, I've come in disguise, and now everyone knows that I'm Gargamel the
I
storyteller.
just remember you being really sad, dressed as like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, it was
in my head.
awful. So I went back on
You
stage
had like
as me.
the full gown on.
So I went back as me, and I was like, "Hello," and then the mic cut out again. So I'm like, "You've just got me up twice to f me over," and then they're like, "Oh, we'll give you a pint for free as a way to make
People
up."
in the rooms all over campus. Gargamel is Max. What?
front of the newspaper, the Salford Tribune. We've got him, boys.
Are you watching this?
He's got a lot of enemies out there. That's the issue. I'm
you-
constantly looking over my shoulder.
Did you win the election?
No, somebody else did.
I imagine you as like the uni president or whatever. Nothing would get done.
Joe Max hasn't graduated yet.
Have you not?
No.
Did you?
Still could run for president.
Well, I had to do an extra year.
I remember, yeah.
Years came to uni was my second year.
Yeah.
I failed my first year and had to get an extra year of student loan because I was on acid all the time. And then, do you know the modernism exam when we learned about modernism?
yeah.
And it was
Dada
like,
and
Dada,
shit.
was it?
yeah,
I
you
couldn't
know
do
that,
that.
shit. I did acid for the first time the night before on a Sunday, and that was at like 9 o'clock on a Monday, and I hadn't slept, and I was still like tripping balls, and I got 15%, and I had to get an extra year of student loan, and then I was like, I'm quitting drugs, guys. So you've not graduated?
No, I borrowed Midsummer Murders from the library and I never gave it back. Now, like, at the time, they're like, you need to pay 30 quid to replace the DVD. Then it's 50 quid on top for the cap and gown. I was like,
I've already got my gown.
I'll just come naked, it's fine. I don't need to wear anything.
Gargamel.
I had to pay twice.
Graduating at the
Afterwards, I had to
library.
graduate as well.
Can you please just pay it so you can go and graduate this year? That'd be so funny.
Is this year the last year?
I think you might have
the course.
I think
Yeah.
I've heard.
They would take like your 50, probably 100 quid now. They'd take your money.
Interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Well, they made
Yeah.
up a degree and took your
Yeah,
money.
we'd go and support you. Make a day of it.
Yeah, let's do it, yeah? Podcast special.
This is it.
There you go.
Josh, what was your? You might not remember. What was your first impression of each of us?
I
Oh,
can't
dear, oh,
remember
dear.
individually. I remember you more because we was in the
we
same.
lived in Castle Irwell.
Yeah, we was in the same student digs.
Yeah. Oh,
And
man.
I was more hanging about in my house because my house
Yeah.
was a bit of a party house.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
everyone just came to my house and did loads of drugs. And that's where I met
That
them.
must have been
Oh,
trippy
right.
when Gargamel walks into the kitchen.
With our tripping balls, he comes in and he's got ooh.
I had to keep running out to get changed so we could both make an appearance at the party.
But there were like 11 bed houses, the student houses.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
And
wild.
everyone in our house was like
Yeah,
on it. Not all doing drugs, but everyone was like drinking
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah.
So
They were rough, them
but,
houses.
yeah, people just turned up at our house expecting a party when there wasn't one. And then we thought, oh, we
may as
have
well.
to host. So we just every night was just a fucking mess. So I remember you more from that.
Yeah.
And because I already did the first year.
Yeah.
That first year I was with you, I was kind of like, as long as I pass modernism.
I don't want to get
I'm
too
through
attached to
the
these
next
people.
year. So I wasn't really like in it that much.
I remember the first day we were all in the classroom. I think Lisa knew you. She was
Yeah.
like, oh, he must be like an actor or something. I had in my head you're an actor.
And I was a failed student. Repeated a year because I was on acid. I had a drug problem.
And then Max I thought was really posh. I was like, oh, because he was
And
dressed
you
in
still
Ralph
feel that way,
Lauren.
don't you?
And, and he had all these fancy clothes, and I was like,
Yeah,
he's
you
really
did
rich.
kind of dress up at first.
Yeah, my mum was.
What a first impression.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, wear chinos, you'll make friends in those.
Wow.
I was like, fine, I'll wear them.
And then your dad passed you this cloak. When the
Don't
time's
tell your
right,
mum.
you won't make friends in this.
You'll gain followers. You'll open minds.
But I remember my uncle died and he was blind, and then we had to strip because it was Tameside Council. We had to strip his house really quick, and I gave you
The whiskey cabinet.
a whiskey cabinet
Yeah.
from his.
Is that where
and
he's from?
It stunk.
We aired it out.
Yeah.
And I rewired it, got the light back on.
Yeah,
It was lovely.
So yeah, you
remember
got that
that.
whiskey
Yeah, third
cabinet.
year, and then
yeah,
got
that
chucked,
was me
unfortunately.
dead uncle. So
I was worried
Well
where
done.
Tom was coming into that story.
yeah, Tom killed my uncle.
Oh, that was cool.
We got him, boys.
Yeah, because I remember I was going to keep it, and then I was like, it fucking stinks.
Yeah.
But you...
It did whiff a little bit, but yeah,
aired it
I
out.
figured it out. Yeah, thanks for
Proud of
that.
you, man.
No worries. Have you still got it? No.
Well, I didn't throw it away. It was installed. I had a few things when we left that house, and it's like my ex-girlfriend's parents. We were in the garage there, and they just threw it all away. Like a really nice table that was like handmade, that was probably worth a fair bit of money. They just chucked it all while we were travelling. So sorry about that. It served a wonderful purpose for a good year.
I wasn't trying to get it back about right.
Yeah.
Do you have any highlights from the comedy course?
But the actual degree.
Yeah.
Do you know that I used to look on it fonder until I started paying off my student
Oh
loan.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I've been swindled.
Yeah.
But I do. I think it was a good group of people.
There's a lot of characters.
We didn't have a
fun-
bad group, did
Do
we?
you know what? Looking at the group below us,
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm in the group that
You're
I was
in.
in.
Name.
Names.
No.
I don't even know him, mate. Didn't care to learn.
They just tried really hard, I think.
yeah.
But for me, it was when I first started stand up. That's my
Yeah.
favourite thing because that's what I do as a job.
Was that third
Well,
or
yeah, I
second
was the
year?
last one to do stand up, really.
But because you didn't do any stand-up when everyone was doing like,
No.
the shows and stuff, and did you even take it as a
Zoncom.
module?
I took it as a module, and that's when
That's
it
when you
kinda
started, yeah.
Wow. Who taught the module?
So Alex Boardman taught the writing thing,
Yeah.
and then Kiri Pritchard McLean taught the module.
Ah.
Yeah.
So, and then when I first did 8 out of 10 cats, Kiri was on it with me.
Wow.
So
Oh, that's
that was
cool.
like that
Yeah.
felt
That's
really
cool.
cool because
Full
I was so
circle.
nervous. It was my first telly thing. I was like, well, you was in a classroom with me. See me first gig to 8 people in a classroom, so this will be all right. I remember once when they were teaching us movement, but then we had to learn breathing, so we lay down and was learning
State of this
breathing,
course.
and I full on just fell asleep. I was like,
It was them first few ones in Adelphi, wasn't it, with Richard,
Yeah.
where we did a
Yeah.
lot of that stuff. And that, I think that was when I was like, this is a shambles.
Because when I first heard about Jamali on our course, someone was like, "Oh yeah, I was smoking weed with him the other night." I was like, "Oh, they smoke weed," and I was really, really scared of everything. I didn't drink, and then I saw him, and I was like, "He does drugs," and I was petrified of Jamali.
Yeah, I
Really?
think when I first met you, I thought, oh, that's a nice little boy. Like, we were all like getting absolutely on it every night. I was like, he was so polite.
I was reading autobiographies in my accommodation. I was such a
But yeah, you were a bit of like class nerdy.
yeah. I went to I think I missed
Yeah.
like one or two because I was like, oh, it's
The
important
seminars
to
and
go.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jamali wouldn't take his shoes off for one of the
I'm not
movement classes.
surprised.
And then I was like, oh, maybe he is cool, this guy. But that's always quite good to reference on the course, because Jamali left after the first year, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you go, who was in your year? You go, oh, you got Josh Jones, Jamali Maddox. And you go, oh, so it was like quite a good course. And then you go, no.
I literally filmed a telly thing with Jamali about 3
Did you?
weeks ago. Yeah.
Wow,
yeah,
what
nice.
was that? What can you say?
I don't think I can say. But it was nice because we were like, oh, like, we both wasted money. But he was clever and he dropped out on the first year.
Yeah.
I should have left then
But you
when
know,
I
but
failed.
would you have gone into stand-up though? Because it was third year,
I don't,
wasn't it?
I don't
Yeah.
think I would have done.
Yeah.
It was the end of second year. It was Alex Boardman who got me to do it.
Yeah.
He was so good.
He was
Oh, he's
good.
So
amazing.
he was
Breath
like,
of fresh air when
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
had that class.
So he was the one. He actually said, "Stop doing what you're doing," because he saw me do this mad sketch with Sid and Reese,
I
and
remember
I
that one.
wrote it, and we had pseudocreme on our faces.
Were you underwater?
And we were sperm
Right, I was-
chasing an egg. And then at the end, I smashed an egg on my head. And Alex Boardman went, "Don't do that." Alex was like, "You're just funny to just do stand-up." And then
That's good.
I was like, other people told me to do it, but because he was a professional
yeah.
comedian, I was
Yeah.
like, I'll give it a go.
There's a universe where you're out there doing avant-garde sperm stuff,
Yeah.
and Alex has ruined that for you.
Yeah, and I'm glad because that other universal won't be making rent. Like, I'm doing all right now. So
He'll be buying the
Yeah.
fucking house.
I remember. I'm sure that he did inquire about doing more for the comedy course,
Yeah.
and he was
yeah,
asked,
he really wanted
he was
to.
asked
Like,
what his credentials were by
Yeah, they didn't know he was a stand-up
by
comedian
Richard.
and a writer.
Yeah.
Oh, it's shocking.
Joe,
know.
me and Max actually worked with Jamali a couple of years ago. Not as cool as yours. He was doing a pilot, and he got me to play a pedo hunter's bait. And Max is,
Guess who was the pedo?
he wasn't initially, but when he turned up,
When he turned up, they went, wait a minute.
you were going to play the paedophile, actually.
what was you supposed to be the bait?
There was no pedo, but
Oh, right.
It was a completely different storyline. It was like a sci-fi thing at first, but then when we turned
I've
up,
got a vision.
The director just had a vision. He was like, oh,
You're a pedo.
pedo.
I'm not, I should say.
Yeah. That had, Milo McCabe was doing all this improv. And,
Oh, really?
and I tried to get involved, and the director came and went, don't talk. And I was just like, yeah, that's fair.
It's quite hard though to improvise a pedo victim.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
What
Not
do you
victim
say?
bait.
Oh, like, oh, can I have a sweeter? Like, there's not really
good, actually.
many words you can say.
That's what you'll say, Stephen. Yeah, that never got anywhere, that show.
Wow.
No,
He spent $7,000 on that, making a
shocking.
pilot. That's
Imagine
could have put
loads
that
go that
towards
way,
the second
don't
year of comedy.
Telly's just like trying to get stuff over the line takes years.
Anyway.
So what have you done, tally-wise?
I've done loads of panel shows and stuff. And comedy stuff.
We've got some of the highlights written down. Rod Gilbert's Growing Pains.
Oh yeah,
What's Rod Gilbert like? I really like Rod Gilbert.
he's really nice.
Oh, that's good.
He was really nice.
Yeah.
That's good. Cause you always like people, and then you worry. Oh,
Yeah.
are they a dick off camera?
None of the big stand-ups have
Yeah.
ever been rude to me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I think the ruder ones are normally shit.
Oh yeah.
The ones where I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, the crowd don't like you and you're having a shit gig, and
Yeah.
then they come off and be a bit rude to you.
Oh.
But I feel like most good comics and all right because they're not.
Yeah.
They've
like-
got nothing to.
They're not
prove or
self-conscious.
anything.
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because just because you're famous don't mean you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's some who are like a bit.
When you were starting stand up, I was quitting. I'd done my time.
Yeah.
And then
What was you like 21? I'm retiring.
19, I was eyeing it up, and then I was in a green room, and it was like when the Comedy Store give you like an open spot. I was like, oh, this is my big moment. And then there was a comedian in there who was just slagging off everyone going out. He's like Canadian. I think his name was Sean, and he was so miserable. I don't know if it was Sean.
Yeah.
It was something like that. But he was so like bringing the mood down. I was like, I don't want to be doing this, especially because I know he's going to be slagging off my great Nan stuff. So that's why I was like, oh, maybe there's something else you can do for comedy. But are the green rooms, have they changed now, or is it?
I kind of get on with everyone.
Yeah.
So don't think I'll get slagged off too much because it'll get back to me.
Yeah.
Because I've got like quite a bit of mates. And also like the ones, I feel like 5 years ago I used to be gigging with more miserable people than I am now. And I feel like they just stopped themselves getting booked because
Yeah.
the promoter doesn't even want to hang
Yeah.
about with them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like most green rooms are all right, but occasionally you do look at a lineup you're on and you go, fuck, especially if you're there all weekend.
Yeah.
And you have to be in the hotel with them and see them like the day after. And you're just like, you all right? And then they just start telling you, slagging off the wife. And you're just like, oh, God. And you're just like, oh. But you do get quite a bit, especially, now I'm in my 30s, it was all right. But I think when I was in my 20s and I started to get a bit of telly,
Yeah.
there was a few, not loads, a few of the older lot.
Oh, just jealous.
They would, yeah, a little bit.
Why is he getting it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh,
Bitter.
because you're gay. I'm like, no, it's because you've done the same set for 25 years. You've not wrote a new joke since 2001. So it's like, that's on you.
Yeah.
But you kind of just bypass them anyway.
Yeah.
What was the biggest difference between living in London and doing comedy, and then back in Manchester?
I had to gig more in London because my rent was more expensive. So I was gigging 6 nights a week.
Really?
Yeah. The only reason I moved is because my agent was like, move to London and you can get run-throughs. Is this going to be really boring? I don't know if anyone's bored by
it's
this.
interesting.
But like, so do you like...
So run through.
Yes, just run through London. But yeah, no, it's where, so if they got like a panel show...
26.2 miles.
Get yourself seen.
But yeah, if they do like a panel show and stuff, they do a load of run-throughs where they get people coming on to like, it's kind of like an audition.
Right.
So they
Yeah.
do that if they have new ideas for panel shows, but they're quite hard gigs because it's in like an office with like, and the audience are like 20 TV
Oh, okay,
producers,
yeah.
and sometimes you're doing it where it's you and 4 other comics and everyone wants
Yeah.
the job, so they're really like
Yeah.
eager, and you're like, fucking hell.
Is it like Mock the Week when they're sort of running in to get to the mic?
Yeah, I remember doing one. I can say what it is. So when I did 8 out of 10 cats, right? When the audition, there were like 6 of us doing it, but they did a load the day before, and we basically got a phone call like saying the group we've just had all shouted over each other, so don't do that. So then when I did it, everyone was really polite, and I was like so grateful for yesterday. But like it can be a bit. Those run-throughs are a bit hard, and they don't like pay loads.
Yeah.
But it's a really good way of getting seen.
Oh, that's
It's weird, actually.
So
You
that's
never
why-
even hear about stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's quite
so
interesting,
that's kind of how I think I got like loads of telly. Because
So it was good to go down to London in hindsight. Then.
Yeah, but then I'm glad I moved back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because surely a lot of the stuff is just filmed up here now anyway.
Oh,
Media City. Or was that not?
Some
case.
stuff, but most of it is filmed in London.
Oh, is it
most
still?
of
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. But also, they're not even making that much now.
No.
So I don't
No.
really do that much telly now.
Yeah. Okay.
Do a bits, but yeah.
Doing bits. Ethan wanted to ask you about your Match of the Day appearance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your match of the day?
Seamless, Ethan.
Yeah, so basically I went My brother had. Do you remember when you all watch football? You don't. Do
Oh, I love
we would.
football.
no. Do you?
Yeah.
So do you remember when United were playing Brighton in like the final of some about 2 years ago?
It was
FA Cup semi-final, yeah.
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 Cool.
Okay.
So my brother had a load of tickets and he had one spare one. So he said, "Oh, do you want?" And I was living in London. And he went, "Oh, do you want to come to Wembley?" So I was like, "Oh, fuck it, yeah." So I went, and then put a picture of me and my brother on Instagram. And then the day after, I got a phone call. Do I want to be on Match of the Day X? But I don't know anything about football. So then I was like,
so funny.
I said yeah because I thought it'd really annoy all my comedy mates because they all have like so many comedians love football, and I knew it'd really like piss loads of them off. And do you know Vittorio Angeloni?
Yeah.
He said it was cultural appropriation, which I thought was definitely. But so I was like, yeah, this is sick. So when I went on it, before I went on it, I had to send them, because all my family are United fans, I had to send them my like dream team, like my favourite 11 players from all the like players that have ever played there, whatever. And I sent the list to my brother, and my brother was like, "No," and then I was like, "I'm gonna do it." And then I'm like, "Yeah," because he said, "No, Josh, people will go mental," and I was like, "That's so funny." So then they put that on the Match of the Day Twitter.
Oh no.
Which has millions of followers at the time. I don't know what it's like now, but it was over 3 million followers. And people went fucking bananas.
Can we get a screenshot of that too?
Yeah, people went. So I had. So the people who they went mad at was Phil Neville. Yeah. They were fuming about Phil Neville, but I only wanted him because I didn't know many defenders, so that was him. Oh, who else did they have? Who they went? Oh, they went mental over Barthez.
Yeah.
But that was the only goalie I could remember for United as well.
Yeah.
Because he looked like my neighbour. So he looked like my dad's neighbour. So I don't know my neighbour's name. He's always been called Barthez. So, and didn't he weed on the pitch?
He
That's
did.
what I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, put it on. And oh god, I got fucking terrorised, and the whole family loved it, and it got picked up in like the sports sections of newspapers and stuff. And my dad
So
was sending
funny.
me loads of screenshots because it ended up getting picked up in different languages,
Really?
like different sports
Yeah.
thing. Because it like the comments on Twitter was like
Yeah.
insane. The channel were buzzing because it was the best interaction they've had
Wow.
on one of those tweets before. Have you found it?
Nice.
There you go. So yeah, I got Barthez, Gary Neville, Rio Ferdinand, Steve Bruce. I only knew it because my mate's dog was named after him.
Great player.
Philip Neville, David Beckham, Roy Keane, Paul Scholes, Ronaldo, Rooney, and Cantona.
That's not that bad at all.
It was
just the Phil Neville's got
It was the
people.
Phil Neville.
And Barthez.
But
Phil
people went fucking bananas
That's
over
funny.
it.
Oh my
And
word.
I got so much abuse because of it, which
Looks
I
like my
thought.
dad's neighbour. It's a valid reason.
But
Yeah.
I got loads of abuse for that.
Yeah, football fans.
But then
are
I
weird.
had to play. It was Match of the Day X, which is like a spin-off.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
spin-off,
After
yeah.
dark.
And I had to play this game where you hit all the like balls. Basically, there was 6 targets in a net, and you have 1 minute to do it. And every guest has done it, but they're all like footballers who have been on it. And I ended up. Most people got 4 in a minute. So I was like, if I get 2, it'll be all right. I got all 6 in like
Really?
39 seconds, and I was really high up on the leaderboard. And literally my only technique was to put the ball in front of it and toe peck it as straight as possible, and it worked.
That's amazing.
Many people go, "Yeah, Phil Neville was decent actually." This guy
He
knows
knows ball.
something.
Yeah, but it was mad because I genuinely know nothing about football.
I'd be too scared to to even do that.
That's so funny.
It's good to go, yeah, it'll be a laugh.
Yeah.
That's a funny way of doing stuff.
I just kind of think like, fuck it, you get shit anyway, whatever you do, so you might as well just piss off your mates.
That's a fun way
Nothing
of doing
lasts,
stuff.
does it? Well,
And also, I think I knew,
Move on, Tom.
but I knew as well that I could get stand up out of it.
That's a good reason to do stuff.
Yeah.
If my girlfriend says, "Oh, should we do something?" I'll go. I think, "Oh, could I get a story out of it for the podcast?" I don't, but you know, some other people might.
You just don't do a date with your girlfriend unless it's an activity.
Save it for the podcast.
What can I get out of this?
were you pretty locked in with stand-up after uni, or like, did you?
Yeah, as soon as from the
Yeah.
first gig, really, I
Yeah.
was doing a couple of weeks, and then it's been my full-time job since like 2019.
Wow.
2018.
Oh wow, that's
That's
brilliant.
good.
So yeah, I was kind of
There's no point that you thought,
about 2 years ago I nearly quit.
really?
Because to get to a point where you like doing it full time, you will really have to gig like 5-6 nights a week. Do you know, to get like good and stuff?
Yeah.
And because I was turning over so much material, but now I'm gig like 4 nights a week.
That's good.
A lot more chill now.
Is that closer to home as well? Or are
Yeah,
you
I
still
don't
travelling?
really travel as much.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
used to travel so much. Well,
Yeah.
now I don't really travel
Yeah.
that much.
Where's
Unless I'm on tour.
the furthest you've gone for the shortest stage time? Is there anywhere you've gone?
Well, I did a 5-minute set in Australia. So that's quite.
They cover
mad.
expenses.
keep the plane running?
I did do sets every night after that for a month, but they were only 20-minute sets.
Wow.
So yeah, but I did my first gig in Australia was a TV gig, and I'd never been there, and I was jet lagged, and it was in front of like 3,000 people.
Hello, Austria.
Yeah, I had to do like 4 minutes or something daft.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
You just throw yourself in the deep end. I'd be so scared of
This
that.
is like Yes Man.
Yeah.
That film. Yeah.
But the thing is, right, I know this is a bit of a weird reference. I love WWE, right? And they always say if they've not had a match in it about 6 months, it hurts.
Yeah.
But if they're fighting a couple of nights a week, they don't
Yeah.
really get hurt that much.
Oh.
And I'm like, that's what it's like stand up. You don't really get a chance to get nervous because
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you can't get, if you're doing it every day, you eventually you get nervous 10 minutes before you go on because you can't live your life being nervous every day.
No, that's true.
So you just kind of get used to it.
I guess once you've done it to one crowd, every other crowd is just sort of the same then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then when you don't get the reaction you're expecting, that's what I just
But
go.
Also,
staring.
I'm always trying a new joke out. So every
Yeah.
gig, even if I'm doing an hour, I'm constantly thinking, did that fucking 1 minute work?
Yeah.
Do you know
That's
what I
good.
mean?
Yeah.
So you kind of get fixated on what that most current joke is.
Yeah.
That's how
I
my
found
mind
that, yeah.
works.
Like, if you write something new, I don't like repeating jokes. That
Yeah.
I have done for years. But I mean, like, on doing stand-up, if you do write something new, that becomes so much more exciting. It's going, oh, will this work? So I used to make a joke about Dan Nightingale to start off the show. Not for every show, just when he was there. Just scroll through Wikipedia. Just have a word, watch that.
You've got a projector screen
jokes
behind you.
Back to the TV. We've got the Jonathan Ross show. That's big.
That was mad, actually.
Yeah.
That was mad.
Who are you on with?
Craig David.
Craig David, wow.
That was quite weird, actually.
Craig David. So was he the musical actor? Was he doing?
Nah, he was talking. He was selling a book. I think it was called The Vibe. Let me Google
Nice.
that. I think it was called like The Vibe, but he was telling this story, and it was mad actually. Because I was watching, I was like, "You're mad." He was basically talking about having to moving back to. I can't remember where he's from. I feel like it's.
Is he from Southampton?
Yeah, Southampton, something like
Yeah.
that. And I remember he was telling a story about being in, do you know, one of those cars in an arcade that you pay £1.
Yeah.
Dodgems.
Yeah, and he was like in one of those, and it was like a Mercedes, and he was driving it as a kid, and it was like the happiest time of his life.
Jesus.
But then he was in his own Mercedes in Miami, and he was like, I've never been more sad. And then
Wow,
he's
that's
moved
deep,
on,
man.
and I'm like,
money.
I remember just being sat there like, that's not relatable at all.
And the camera cuts to the green room.
Yeah. So he's going to move home and do the slot machines. I remember just being like, what's going on?
Had the way, kid.
Yeah, and he was telling the story for ages, right? And I was coming on at the end just for like 5 or 10 minutes, just to be like, here's a new person. Basically, that was the segment. And so, but you know, right, when someone's overrunning at a gig and you're like, fuck, God, the audience are losing steam, and you're like, you kind of there like, save some for me. They're like dying. Like, his story took so long, and I was like, oh. So I remember being really nervous because of that. But yeah, that was mad. That I didn't expect to do it, and I only found out 2 days before.
It's called What's Your Vibe?
I knew it was something.
Did it go all right though, even though the energy was sucked out of the room?
No,
by Craig David?
it went really well, but it was that was one of the first telly things that I think the first couple of times I ever did telly, I can't really tell you what happened because it was like, just fucking zoned out.
When you're starting, are the jokes that you would make to, like, if it was another comedian, like if it was Jamie Hutchinson, you'd make it, but because it's Craig David, you're like, I want to make a joke there, but I don't know if he'll get it or.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wasn't trying to bounce off Craig David.
He seemed to have a lot on his plate.
Where's your vibe, Craig?
I was letting Craig just do his own thing. To be honest, when I spoke, I remember, I don't watch anything back on myself, but I have seen a clip of that, and I remember just looking at Craig David because he looked so confused. He was like, "What is this little boy doing here?" It was so weird. But yeah, Craig didn't get me, and I didn't get Craig.
That's fair.
That's a wild thing to be able to say, though.
Yeah.
That you didn't get Craig David.
What was Jonathan Ross like? Was he
really nice?
Was he?
Yeah, really nice.
You did what was the other show you did with him?
Yeah, that was during lockdown. They did. He did a comedy club on telly just to give a load of people a job for.
Oh, that's cool.
So I did 3 minutes of stand up, which was
Is that difficult going like? When a producer comes in and goes, you have to get rid of that bit, you have to cut that joke, you can't say that.
Now I've been doing it 10 years now, so now I've got loads of jokes, and also I've got loads of cleaner jokes, so I can kind of do anything. But like 5 years ago, I was like, well, it's bumming jokes. I'm really just scraping the barrel here. It's like, if you can't do anal, I can't speak. But now I've got sets that I'm like, that's clean, I can do on telly. Yeah.
I was dying at a gig once, and I was like, I need to try and do something better. And I did my Ladminton stuff, and they just stank the place out even more. Because I'm wanking off my... I know I'm getting wanked off in that. Not really. Never happened to Birmingham. Repelled people, if anything. Would I lie to you?
That was probably one of my favourite things I've done.
Is it true Rob Brydon comes around the dressing rooms and chats to people?
No, it's one of the only ones I've done where they want everyone sat together.
Oh, that's
so
good.
like normally when you like a lot of the times when they give you food or whatever, you just sat in your dressing room on your own shitting yourself.
Yeah.
But this was like, no, let's all eat together and we just all chill together.
That's
and
cool.
It's not like rushed the show neither, so you just kind of take time and hang out with them. That was surreal though. That was mental.
It does seem like a friendlier show.
It was probably one of the friendliest ones I've ever done.
That's nice. What's Lee Mack like?
He was great. I've never seen anyone smash a panel show like that. It was like watching.
Yeah, he's ridiculous.
It was just. And you know when you're like, I was like, well, I'm not going to try and tussle with you. I'm going to come in with my own bits when it's right. But yeah, he was really lovely. And also he was like, oh, me and my wife have been watching this and this. So before a guest comes on, because he probably didn't know who I was before. Yeah. And he watched a load of them stand up and spoke to me.
Oh, well,
that's nice.
So like, that's really
it's
nice.
crazy the show which is about lying to each other. Yeah. You know,
so wholesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like Craig David,
Were you with David Mitchell?
Yeah.
You were, weren't you?
Yeah.
Who else was on yours?
Rosie Ramsey. Right. So yeah, it was real good. Yeah. I do like panel shows. I just wish they made a bit more of them.
Did you sell a lie? I have watched it, but I can't remember.
I told the truth.
Yeah.
And I also got to do the bring
This Is
on
Mine.
This Is Mine. So I brought on Ryan, who went to uni with
Bell.
and I lived with,
Yeah.
and told the story about when we did an hot dog eating competition together. And he loved it as well because he got to come to London with me for a day out, and the trains were cancelled that day, so they didn't book us trains, so they put us in a really fancy car, and the telly light
nice.
came down, which has never happened for
Wow.
me. And Ryan was like, "Is this your life?" And I was like, "Yes." But normally they just put me on the train. But yeah, so we got a car all the way there, and then the driver stuck around and drove us all the way back that night. So then I bought the driver a Mackey's.
Oh,
He also got paid, not
yeah.
bad. But yeah.
This is all you get.
But yeah, so it was really nice because I've like doing stuff like that is really cool, but I've never got to take a friend.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like getting him and then watching, because you all know Ryan,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's really chatty and
Yeah.
bubbly. So just watching him like
Yeah.
chat backstage was really fun.
Yeah.
Watching him like talk to Lee Mack.
So is that beforehand? Is he hidden away?
Yeah, he was put in his own dressing room, and he was telling me this story where he got like quite self-conscious because he'd been farting loads, and he kept like coming into his dressing room, and he was like, yeah. So yeah, until the record, he was in his own room, but then afterwards everybody had a drink and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So he kind of got to speak to everyone.
Sitting there
else.
talking to Lee Mack, farting away.
It's definitely the hot dog story. Isn't it?
Should we do our own Would I Lie to You with Stephen Lies?
Hey.
Stephen lies. Stephen sweet little lies. Oh yeah, he's proper fit and gives me a wide on.
Yes, it's Stephen Lies. Forget about that, Jim.
when you actually listen to it,
That's weird, that. He doesn't there, Ethan, you freak.
don't like that.
Yeah, we'll have words after. Sorry, Josh.
Gives me a wide one.
I haven't heard wide on since I was like 15. It's such like a boy thing to say. Oh, you got a wide on. It's such like a teenage thing. Oh, gave her a fucking huge wide on.
Now, women say it all the time, man.
Yeah.
All the time. Too much.
Is that what you heard?
Is that mine on? My name's Gargamel. Thanks. Anyway, this is Stephen Lies. So Josh is our guest. You have 3 great stories, and one of which is true.
So, when I was younger, I used to go on caravan holidays, right? And my siblings are all older than me, so I was left to do my own thing. And one time I just was like round the caravan park, and I came back to my dad and my stepmom and was like, can I bring my friend in? I've made a friend. And then I was only about 5, and they went, yeah. And then I brought in this like 20-year-old French woman who didn't speak a word of English. And my dad said it was like the maddest game of cards he's ever played. So that's one.
That's one.
Okay.
Remember that. So cards with the French lady.
Again, when I was about 5, probably about 7, actually, a bit older. And there was some garages round the back of my dad's, right? A load of garages. And I was dressed as Batman, because they had a Batman costume. And I was like trying to be Batman, so I jumped off the garage and broke my leg.
Oh.
Okay.
The third one is this is when I was older. I was at high school, well, about year 7, year 8, and I used to make cookies, and I would knock on doors and sell them and say that I was raising money for a school trip, but I'd kept it for myself.
Oh. Should we all take a story?
Go on.
Should we have Batman as Batman?
Yeah.
I'll take cookies.
I'll be French lady in the caravan. Okay. Where were you caravanning?
Oh, you're gonna interrogate
Oh,
me?
yeah,
What
yeah,
I
yeah.
want? Well, this is intimidating. I was in France. That's why there was a French woman there.
That does make sense.
We used to drive
Too
down
much
to France
Okay. With a caravan or to a caravan park?
to a caravan park. We had a Nissan Space Cruiser.
Very nice.
I don't know these
Do
cars.
you know what that is?
I think so. It's
It's
like
like a
it's a 7-seater, isn't it?
It was a shed on wheels.
Yeah.
I used to get quite bullied for it. I'll show you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. That looks like an
Oh, yeah.
American,
Big baby,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of thing you see at an airport.
Go on to play,
Shuttle
mate.
bus. What?
Why is he hanging out at the airport?
I've got a place to be.
Did you get the lady's name?
No, I can't remember. 05.
That's fair. Give him what card game you played.
Yeah.
You can answer all these questions with the card.
I think it was Snap.
Snap. And what? So do you know the French word for snap?
Snap.
Can I get involved a little bit? Yeah. I was gonna,
Jump in.
So how did you meet the French lady, and how did you become friends enough to
this
get her
is-
back?
Rose, look at the
This is
tips.
the thing, because I was 5. I don't
Details,
really,
please.
I don't really remember the encounter. It's more my dad being like, "Do you remember that mad time that Josh
Right.
brought in this like 20-year-old French girl?"
Okay.
But then again,
So we need to speak to his dad, really.
I was playing with her again like the day after. My dad said
Oh,
he just
really?
saw me like holding her hand walking around the caravan park.
So you were just allowed to go off.
Yeah,
It was a different
yeah.
time,
Yeah. 90s, wasn't
simpler
it?
time.
She's potentially a bit odd, isn't she?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah.
I hadn't even thought of it from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would have if she was a boy.
Yeah.
Just taking you off into the, into the woods.
Fucking hell.
Well, I don't, yeah, anyway, sorry about that. Carry on, Stephen.
It's a harrowing story.
He sold it as a nice story. No reason to assume otherwise, although he doesn't remember much.
No.
Did you go back the next year
Yeah,
or the
just
year?
remember a wide on. I can't get over that word.
Your mum's like, snap.
Wide.
He used to love women, Josh. What happened?
It's more of a memory of. It's just one of those mad stories that my
Right.
dad always.
When you
Yeah.
got home at
Yeah.
So
10-year-old French
cookies,
lady?
you're a bit older. We
Yeah.
said year 7 or 8.
Yeah,
Right. So you're in high school.
yeah.
What kind of cookies were you making?
Just like normal chocolate chip.
Chocolate
cookies.
chip cookies. You make these at home?
I still do.
You still do?
Yeah, I actually make them quite a lot now.
Okay.
He did always bake.
Yeah, because my boyfriend is a doctor,
Okay.
Wow.
and I don't know why, but he goes and does these like teaching things, and everyone always brings baked goods. So I always make loads of baked goods because I want to beat the other doctors' wives.
Right.
I find it as competitive. I've never met any of them, but I'm like really like competitive about it.
So did you knock on doors?
Yeah, I used to like walk around and knock on doors with cookies.
The local estate in...
Well, it was in Failsworth
In
and
Failsworth,
Droylsden, because
Droylsden.
my dad was in Droylsden, my mum's was in Failsworth, and I wanted money, so I did it in both.
And what did you say when
I'm
you knocked on the door?
selling cookies for a school trip.
Did they ever ask for more information? Where
Not
you going?
really,
No.
Not really. So most people just said no.
Just said no.
Yeah.
How much money did you make, generally? Like,
Not a lot. Probably a couple of quid, like
No.
a day.
did you often bring a lot of
adds up.
cookies home? Or did you manage to shift them?
No, I think I got rid of him. I
Okay.
think in my head I was like selling loads. I probably had like 8 on, in a lunch box.
In a loose Tupperware
Yeah.
box.
But I
Okay.
was an entrepreneur because I sold cigs in school as well.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
50p each or 3 for £1.
Anyone want to help out with this one? Or we done? Should we
Um,
move on to Batman?
I think Batman.
Yeah, Batman. Hello. How old were you at this time when you jumped off your dad's garage?
About 7. It wasn't my dad's, it was round the back of my dad.
Oh, just a random person's
no, there
garage.
was, there was like garages,
Oh, yeah.
like all together.
Just a big group of garages.
That's
It is
not
a-
weird. That's not weird.
It's a very normal
That's like
With a
Fucking lean back over
It's
here.
not like an area of garages separate to where the houses are. It's just
Yeah.
one garage after another.
I'm not buying this at all.
The number corresponds with your house.
Hey, everyone, this guy,
you feel like you've really got me, don't you?
this guy doesn't park his car in the living room.
Bullshit!
How did you get to the top of them?
How do you get on top of these garages?
I'd climb.
Like, just on like a fence?
On a ladder?
If you
Might not
went-
be a ladder.
the garages backed off, like round the back of the garages was a canal, and if you went round the canal, there was like this post you could jump on and then jump on the
yeah,
garages.
okay.
Right.
So we used to jump on the garages. We used to get in trouble all the time for it.
Yeah, okay. What sort of Batman costume were you wearing? Are we talking like a Love Your Babes-esque? You know,
Yeah,
like...
7.
Well, Love Your Babes is a fancy dress shop, isn't it?
Oh, I was
Fancy
thinking
it
of
is.
like,
Why do I feel like you're on trial?
I was thinking of so I was just like, it was like
shaking next to me.
like a gimp suit shaped Batman mask and like a whip or something. Yeah, sorry, that was my bad.
I want to see you go up and down that post a few more times.
Oh God, I've not really followed this interrogation.
We're getting somewhere.
Have we got to the injury yet?
Not yet. There's
Okay,
more to
sorry,
the story
go on.
than that, isn't there?
Get him, detective.
So it was like a kid's little fancy dress costume.
Yeah.
Or was it something that you'd cobbled,
No,
together
it was
yourself?
like a Batman
Yeah,
costume.
okay, I can believe that. When you
can, but I
jumped,
won't.
were you jumping on purpose as like a Batman jump?
Yeah, I thought I was like
You thought you were gonna
superhero.
fly?
I thought I was a superhero.
Oh no, that's not good. That's
A
awful.
lot of empathy.
Yeah.
Did you never do that? Never jump off?
Well, jump off a bloody garage?
So,
Have you never broke a bone or anything?
Never.
Never.
so what happens? You hit the floor. You know you're in trouble straight away.
Well, again, I was a kid, so yeah, like I hurt my leg and an ambulance were there.
Yeah.
You know?
I wasn't really keeping a diary or anything.
Were you in a cast?
We kept
Yeah,
those.
I had a cast.
I think that one rings true.
Hmm.
Because when I was 7, I was jumping off my nan's garage. Actually, no, I
Yeah.
never jumped.
That's why I did it. I copied you.
I mean, that's a lie.
Didn't have a nan. Is it healed perfectly?
Well, I have actually twisted that ankle this year.
Doing what?
Ice skating.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Mm.
I'm thinking the cookies one.
You think that's true? I was going to say the cookies one is. I know.
I think there's elements of truth in all these
Yeah.
stories. I
Obviously,
think
the other two is
selling cigs,
leaning
I
on the
believe.
lack of memory.
Yeah, there is elements of truth, but
Yeah.
only one is a full truth.
Right. Do we think? Are we going to get rid of?
I'm Caravan Park now.
Are we getting rid of Caravan Park?
You met a
Because at the
pedo in
time I
Caravan
thought,
Park, you know.
when it told me that, I thought,
I never said she was a bee.
this one's this is going to be the one.
I like when I first heard them. I liked the sound of the Batman one the most.
Right.
Should we say Batman?
That's up to you. That's just my
It's up to
opinion.
all of us.
Jumped off a garage.
But then
dressed
you're
as Batman.
you're thrown off by the idea of garages being next to each other.
Yeah.
I just couldn't imagine it, mate. Because in my
Imagine that-
head,
if that is
the
where we've
garage
tripped
is
up.
in the house.
You've never seen a garage that doesn't have a window above it. Just
Doesn't have a window
a-
above it.
No, but you're thinking of a garage just with another
like adjacent to
part
a
of
house,
the
attached to the
building.
house at the side.
You've
Yeah.
never
Not
just,
like a gathering of garages. It's a great gathering
This
of
is just
garages.
that's a thing.
That's just
Yeah,
storage
no, it sure
units, but
is.
for cars.
Yeah. No, mate. Look, honestly, if you believe it, then you believe it. I'm not having
Did
a
you
go at
ever?
it.
Did you ever come to my dad's flat?
Like twice.
Twice. When we walked through,
Yeah.
we walked through the the passage, didn't we? Past the
Oh,
river,
bro, yeah.
And we go past all the garages.
Yeah, I remember now.
Do you actually? You don't, do you?
I do.
His dad pushed me.
He was dressed as a Joker.
Okay, right, we'll make a decision. What are you saying?
I'm saying Batman.
You're saying Batman.
I was saying Batman.
Well, it doesn't matter what I say then. It's
No.
Batman.
What was you gonna say?
I don't fucking know. I was thinking maybe cookies because you just felt a bit more detailed.
it doesn't matter. You know.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But we'll go Batman. We'll go Batman.
It was the French girl.
Oh no! I was sold on Batman.
There was elements of truth in both of them, but like I did break.
Batman saved
I
you from
broke,
the French
No, I
woman.
broke my arm dressed as Batman, jumping off an early learning slide when I was about 3.
Wow.
Okay.
And then I used to sell cigs in school, so that
Yeah,
was the
fair.
entrepreneurial bit.
That's good.
Well done, Josh. You fucking.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done to the French.
You mentioned dancing on ice there. How was that?
It wasn't for me.
Do you have to train for ages?
Yeah, the ice skating was fine. I didn't like the reality telly aspect of it. I would never do
okay.
that again. And then since I've been asked to do a reality telly thing, and I've said no.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I just I want to do comedy. I like writing jokes.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Yeah.
that bothered about being famous. I
Yeah.
just want to be
Yeah.
a comedian.
Yeah.
So like, I want to do stuff I want to do.
What's the
And
reality aspect of Dancing on Ice then? Sorry. 'cause
Just
I've not
kind of
actually watched
like, do you know, like reality telly, it's a bit produced, kind of tell you what to say. I didn't really feel in control of my
it. Yeah, okay.
sort of image
Yeah.
sort of stuff. It's very,
Yeah.
can you say this? And I'd had to be like,
Right.
no. So, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
I think it was just like, I just felt like everything they was trying to say, I was like, oh God, how do I say it without sounding thick? Because everyone was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I love food. And, like, I was like, I can actually like write jokes, like, I'm
Yeah.
quite funny. And I don't think they should really, well, they're not making it anymore, it's been cancelled, but I don't think, it's not the show for comedians, because
Yeah.
you can't really, they kind of tell you what to say.
Yeah.
And that's the bit I didn't like.
It's just
Yeah.
not real.
Yeah.
Like
it
a
wasn't.
road garages.
Orchestrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who needs them? Yeah.
So I just want to do stuff for what I do now.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Stand up, comedy stuff.
Yeah.
Why did I have acting in my head? Was that just me?
What, me doing acting?
Yeah.
I can't really
Did you
do
ever
any
do
other
it?
voices, so it's quite limited. Like, I couldn't, yeah, I couldn't do like me. I'm the next Witcher. Do you know, like,
The President of the United States.
Yes, put me. I'm just in the Oval Office.
And the new Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, like, so it'd just be this, because I wouldn't.
Who's this
if
character?
if I was acting, I'd get bored just playing gay Northerners.
Yeah.
So I'd want to play straight people. But I have done a few auditions for straight people, but it's just embarrassing. So I told my agent, stop sending them because I'm just making a tit of myself, because I'd spend like 4 hours trying to deepen my voice. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just like talking to myself like that. And then just like any audition, I'm like, hello, I like women. And it's just so stupid. So I don't think I'd do acting because I don't know what I could do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it was something I wrote and there was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a gay Northerner in it.
Yeah. The,
Is that something that you want to do, like your own sitcom sort of thing? Or?
I really want to write a play.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, which is annoying because you don't make any money from it. But I love doing live stuff.
Yeah.
So I want to do a play, yeah. That's what
Yeah.
I want to do. Write and direct a play.
What was it like after you'd done your first tour show, like your first hour? Because I imagine there's always that classic thing if you had so many like years of experience to
Yeah,
write on,
7 years of stand-up.
and then your second one. You're sort of
My
starting
second
from
one was
scratch.
really good. Because I don't know why, it was just like really good. And then the third one, the one I did at Edinburgh last year, that I wasn't happy with that because I only had a couple of months, because I finished my tour in May, and then I had to be at the Edinburgh Fringe in August. So
Oh
that
my
was kind of
word.
rushed together. But then I didn't tour that show. So some of the good bits, like 5 minutes of it, is in this next tour. But I've had a lot longer to write this tour, so this is my best one by far,
Oh,
because
that's
I've had
good.
longer.
Oh, brilliant.
But I write every day.
Do you?
I have a diary, so I make sure I write a joke a day in my
Oh,
diary.
that's good.
Mm.
So it's just kind of like, and the writing jokes is my favourite bit.
Yeah.
So like sometimes I'll just write jokes for other people and get a bit of money for it. But
Oh, really?
I like writing jokes.
Yeah.
It's
That's fun.
And you can do that at home.
What's it like when you write a joke for someone else and they say it and get a big laugh? Is there any part of you like, I don't?
No,
I
not
did that?
really, because if like.
Just in the crowd. That's my one.
Yeah, I did that. Not really. Not really. Most of
I
them,
must be
most
insecure.
of me jokes are for me as well.
Yeah.
But also, like, you're quite used to it because, like, loads of my friends are stand-ups and you see the work all the time. So you give each other toppers and
Yeah.
shit all the time
Yeah.
anyway. So you're just kind of quite used to it.
So you're
But
generally not giving away anything that's like you could have. Like,
I've given away some jokes, right, when I've done, like, a writing session with someone. And I'm like, oh, fuck, that one was so
Really?
good.
Yeah.
No bed. But, like, you are giving me money, so fair enough.
Oh, right.
But I've done a few when I write with other people, but I kind of just like writing for myself.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I know what I can say.
Who would you go to if you're struggling with a joke or can't quite work out what to do with it? Is there anyone that you think?
Yeah, there's quite a few comics. Do you know Morgan Rees? He's like a Welsh comic. I go to him.
Oh, I've heard of one.
Basically, like a load of people give you like,
Yeah.
what do you
Yeah.
think about that? Like I'm just because I'm getting ready to do a new show. You practice, you do a work in progress show, and I do a lot of them with other people. So
Yeah.
they'll do an hour, then I'll do an
Yeah.
hour, both with our notebooks, and then we take notes for each other.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
that's good.
But most of it is I do it, record it, listen to myself, and give myself notes.
Oh wow! Is there any? Are you going to Edinburgh this year?
No,
Like for
I'll
any?
never do it again. I'm going for 3 days, but I'll never
Just
do
to
it.
watch?
I'll never. No, I'm doing 3 shows, but I'll never do a month again.
What was it like?
Well, I've done a month. I've done the full month every year since 2017, apart from the
bloody hell.
COVID years. So the last,
The glory years.
the last, the last 3 years, I've done a new hour for the full month every year, and now I'm 32. Like do you know what I mean? Like my boyfriend is a doctor, I can chill out with it. So like I'm at home with my cats chilling. So I'm not gonna go away for a month
Yeah,
unless I have to.
yeah.
That's
No.
crazy.
Is
a
it-
whole month is mental, isn't it?
Well, you
Like,
don't
during
really
the-
make any money.
Yeah.
From it. So that's the thing where I'm like, if you don't make money, what's the point?
Does your show change much from the first show to the last one?
At the Fringe,
Yeah.
well, the last one did because it wasn't written. But now with it, a bit. Like, because I write a joke every day, I normally shove it in.
You still do that when you
Well, I've got a
Performing it.
diary.
Yeah.
so every day you'll do
Yeah,
it?
because then when it comes to that show's done, I've still got little bits of ideas I've been
Yeah.
writing. So like even on the way here, I put some notes on my phone on the tram that I'll put in my diary when I get in.
Is that like something in your mind? You've seen something, or is it just?
Yeah, I saw something that made me laugh. So yeah, it was Matt.
Cheers. Cheers, mate.
I saw.
That's
so,
going.
Laughing with me, not at me.
so then I just wrote an observation about it
Yeah.
in my phone, and then I'll try and write a joke about it tonight.
Ah,
It might not work, but
Yeah.
That's good.
yeah. I feel like
non-stop,
does
innit?
it bore people though? Me talking about.
No, I'm
Oh,
really.
no,
No, I
it's
find, I
actually
find it really
interesting,
interesting
yeah.
that you know you just
Normally
you're
we
so
have
switched on
Ryan
all
there
the
just
time.
going, yeah.
Don't even get that. Because we ask him about writing jokes, he hasn't done it for years. I gave him one the other day.
Yeah.
But I think because he does one line, well, he used to do one
He
liners.
did.
Whenever you write a one-liner joke, I'm like, surely that's been done.
Why? All that. Right, I remember loads of stuff about Ryan, obviously. But when I think of Ryan, I always picture him dressed as an elf.
Do you know
What
what
was that?
It was at Josh's house, the party, where he
Yeah.
got really drunk and said the BBC fucking love me.
Oh, was that at my house?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when
Halloween
he
party.
pulled me aside and spoke to me about it.
And
Yeah.
was he dressed as an elf?
Yeah, he was doing the
Yeah.
8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown Christmas special.
Yes, that's why he was dressed as an elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not quite recovered.
But now every time I picture, if you was to say him, I'd just picture him in an elf costume. Like I can't remember any other clothes he's wore.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
pretty on brand for Ryan.
I just
Yeah,
think of him
for
in
me.
that, like the red chinos.
Yeah.
And he wore them in
Yeah.
second year.
Like
but
the
that's stuck in
maroon
my head.
ones,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's it.
I hadn't seen
Cheeky
him
monkey bag.
in years, and then I bumped into him on a train, like in London, randomly.
Oh.
And then about a week later, I bumped into him in Glasgow, and I was like, "I'm not stalking you." Like, I'm just
He
not
was
seeing
stalking you.
mention that.
And what did he say? Yeah.
He was just like, but he was with a girl.
Oh, we know who that is.
Yeah. So,
Great
He's
friend
not
of the
anymore.
podcast.
oh,
Yeah.
Josh meant to do that.
Just thought you should know.
Very clear, Josh. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that-
done.
that's
All right,
done.
that's fucking
He's
done.
moved on.
yeah, he's
So-
with another elf.
It's a child. Pointy ears will do. The joke I'd written for him was I broke up with my ex because I started receding. That's hair. What was the joke? That's hair loss. That was it.
Oh, yeah.
And he went, "Oh yeah." And I thought, "Oh, is that it, Ryan? Give me something. A new joke for your set."
When was the last time any of you gigged? When was the last time he gigged? At uni?
Ryan,
Had you all stopped by uni, more or less?
So I started first year and then I stopped third year. Yeah, I'd stopped.
You never really did it.
No,
Said it was too easy.
not me.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't think I ever would.
Leave them wanting more, Tom says. Ryan. So at the end of last year, we did like a roast of the year. Normally we do it just filming around Salford Uni, but we did it in front of an audience. That's me reading it off paper, so it's not as like it's not like a real show. But Ryan did one joke for that, which was his Liam Neeson one, and he didn't want to do any more. Max was on stage, so we did a little bit of live stuff there, a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And then before that, it was me just doing Dan Nightingale stuff, and I did one at Creatures Comedy, but there was only 20 people, and I was the last one on, and I was like, oh, I'm just dying on my arse here, because they were smiling, but...
Yeah, if it's been a long night or whatever,
Yeah.
you go on at the end, you're like, oh.
But I was just... After that, I was in my head going, oh, this is horrific.
Yeah, but the thing is, because you keep having breaks, when you go back, you're like, oh. But eventually, like a year or two in, you'll get into the flow of it, and you won't have harder gigs. You'll just be more chill.
Newcastle, when I did that was like probably the best gig I've done.
The
But that's
Stand.
I feel like that's just a club that's made for it.
That room's kind of beautiful.
Yeah. Are there any others that spring to mind for you where you
Well,
go?
I like the Frog because I'm from there, so I've done it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what I was going to say.
Ryan Locke just poked his head in.
You told me earlier to stop talking about work. All right, guys, if you want to check out the Frog and Bucket, the website link is down. It's running across the screen right now. Go there, buy some tickets, support local stand-ups.
Cut this.
None of that bloody
got
rough and tumble stuff that they do at the Creatures Comedy Club.
There's
Fuck off.
creatures at the Frog and Bucket.
Yeah.
I was so shocked when you was there the
Employed?
other day. I was just like, oh.
I live and breathe comedy, man. Where else should I be?
The slug serving drinks.
So you like the Frog and Bucket. I always hear about the Glee. Is that good?
Glee's great. All of them are great. As long as they pay me. I
What's the
don't give a
worst
shit.
place you've been to? Say it
Yeah.
right now.
Is there a town or a
Just
or a
the
particular
shittest place
gig
you've
or
ever been.
promoter? Let's burn a bridge.
Yeah.
Where don't I like gigging? I don't like gigging like really far.
Yeah.
For me, it's I don't even give a shit.
Australia.
I don't give that. Even Australia, I'm like, it's got to be worth it next time.
Yeah.
Like, I just kind of I've travelled so much doing this that now a good gig is the one that pays the quickest and is nearest to my house.
That's good.
So if
Yeah.
you pay me
Yeah.
within a week and it's like within an hour of my house,
Yeah.
that's the best gig.
Yeah.
Do you, Joe, if they don't pay, do you have an agent who'll do it for you to chase?
Yeah, but sometimes if I booked it in myself, I have to be like, excuse me. Excuse me, you owe me money.
You have to sign off the email with what's the most passive aggressive way of doing it? Like
Oh,
yours. Yours.
I'm all like, hey, mate,
Oh,
you owe me money.
that's the way to go.
But it's a bit, but yeah, it's more my agent will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Emailing the audience. Forget everything I said that night.
yeah, I will do that.
Do you have any shows you still want to go on? Is there like a bucket list of?
I've never done Apollo,
Oh, really?
so I'd like to do Apollo. And then apart from that, I just feel like I just feel like I get what I'm given. I don't want to be too.
Oh, that's
like,
too picky.
Yeah,
But if I
because
was
then
to
if
go-
you don't get it, you do whatever.
Is Taskmaster? That's the big one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Everyone-
but like, there's so many comedians. I don't really know that production company. Like,
is it?
do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I don't really, I've not really done much for them. So like,
Yeah.
it's just kind of like that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
kind
fair.
of you have to put it to the back of your head because I know so many comics who get like mental because they've not got something. So it's just like if you want to be happy, you just have to get what you're given.
Oh, it's
you can get-
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a good way to be in life. What about the Bake Off?
I'd fucking smash the Bake Off, and I'd love to do the cooking ones actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to do MasterChef.
Well,
I don't know
Greg-
if that's happening now because of
Greg Wallace.
Greg Wallace,
Yeah.
He's,
And the other one.
Tarud, yeah,
Yeah.
he's gone.
Yeah.
Racist. Racism allegation.
well, the
Both
South
of them
African
gone.
one.
Grey hair.
Yes.
Full head
The
of
other
hair.
guy.
Grey.
John
The other-
Tarud
The
he's
other guy,
called.
I think.
I always thought he said.
why? What's he done? He's been racist.
He said a racist remark, and
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
went yesterday
What
Yeah.
was the?
on the 15th of July.
I think if you want to get on it, you have to cut all the wide on stuff out after Greg Wallace's comments.
Oh shit! Yeah. Do you know what? It's not me saying it. It's just a woman saying it.
It was a woman, yeah.
I happened to record it. MasterChef. Now there's a hosting role available. Could you go in there?
Yeah,
A little bit of
I'd love to-
tasting.
yeah, I'd do the cooking
critiquing.
and shit as well. I'd love to do that.
Just get
So this isn't MasterChef anymore. It's just
No,
just cooking
yeah,
with Josh.
cooking, yeah, I'd love to just be like cooking. in filming.
Oh yeah.
I kind of like I like my career as it is, and I'm trying to just do my tours and then be a part-time house husband. Like I'm not that ambitious. I'm quite happy just baking for my partner and then going on tour. Really, it's quite boring. But
No, I think that's a really good way to
exciting
be.
life, yeah.
Knowing what
Other
you
than
like.
little Australian thing, have you done any interesting stuff abroad?
Oh, when I gigged in Prague, this is quite funny, right? When I gigged in Prague, it were hosted by these two Prague comedians, and they were fucking shite. Right? They were doing lightsaber impressions, so they were just on stage going, vroom, vroom,
That's good.
right? And it was just like really weird double act. But then before, right? So when I was backstage, they said to me, they went, right. One of them said to me, he went,
Don't do any
shall
lightsaber stuff.
he went, shall I tell the audience that you are faggot? Or will you tell them? Right. And then the other one hit him on the shoulder. I went, no, he'll tell them. So then they were asking me, like, who do you want?
We'll see if they'll guess.
So then I just said, you tell them. Oh, right.
Oh, God.
There was other British like based comics with me, Alison June Smith and Matt Bragg, right? And I've known them both years, and we were all just kind of like really confused. Also, there was so much cheese backstage that made it even weirder. Like everywhere I looked was cheese, and I was being called faggot. So I was like really confused. And then I went, no, you tell them. So I started like trying to Google, can you say faggot in Prague? And well, he didn't really say anything. It was confused. And then I went on.
Just something about cheese.
So they literally said faggot before they brought me on. They went, "Your next comedian, he's from the UK. You're gonna love him." And they went, "He's very faggot." So then I walked on, right, but they were clapping, so I thought, oh, they must like me because I'm faggot, I don't know. And then, so did me bit, and then they got in trouble, and I got a couple of £100. So you can't say faggot in Prague.
Oh my
What?
word.
Really?
They yeah.
I
It's
just
the
was- I
Star
was-
Wars guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't say faggy.
I was going really about the £100, not the you can't say that in front.
No, it's
You went last year, didn't you?
How much?
I was getting caught in left, right, and centre.
I got a bit of extra money.
Yeah, okay. That's wild. It's wild that
For your
you.
trauma.
Yeah, but I thought it was kind of, I was like, this is funny, like, I'm being called
Yeah.
faggot.
How did the
this
gig
is-
go?
Yeah, all right. It was mad because when I do those European gigs, they're normally in the city centre. So they're like, it's
Like
quite,
busking.
there's quite a lot of expats and it's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
But this wasn't even in Prague. This was like the Bolton of Prague. So it was like really on the outskirts. And everyone was a bit confused, but it was all right.
That is
I've done
bonkers.
loads of Europe gigs.
Who was your comedy inspirations? I always think of Caroline Aherne for you.
Yeah,
Is that right?
it genuinely was. Caroline Aherne, and apart from that, it's mainly just people who you might not know, like Northern Club comics. So, like when I started, like Dan Nightingale was a big one. So, yeah, loads of people who I've just seen. Mick Ferrer, and like there's Nina Gilligan. There's loads of Northwest ones who I gig with all the time.
Yeah.
And because I was like the open spot because I was younger than them all, and now I'm like, with
You're in the
them,
club.
I'm like, hey, this is cool. Like, my mates are like, because when you first start comedy and you see pro comics, you're like, whoa, wow, this is magic. Now they're just like, yeah, they're all right.
Your peers.
Yeah, it's magic.
You look down on them.
You're shit, big
Yeah,
Barry.
I'm just calling them all faggy backstage. Hey, faggot, fuck off. But the Europe gigs are a bit weird because you seen what they laugh at.
What do they laugh at? Is it just generic?
Well, they were doing well, the double act. And they were saying to me, they was like, basically, they were like, yeah, we're like two of the biggest, like we're in the top 10 comics in the Czech Republic. Whatever.
Wow.
And then, but they're going to be shit when they're numbering themselves like top trumps, do you know what I mean? So, like
My wisdom's 12.
but my fagginess is 86. but yeah, they were mad. But just watching the different ones in different countries is weird.
Yeah.
Have you done one abroad in Europe that's just been like, this is just
Yeah.
nothing's happening here?
Yeah, like quite a few of it. I just have to speak really slow.
Yeah.
I just don't enjoy them because now I don't really do that many gay jokes. I do
Right.
like one or two in an hour, but I'm a bit
Yeah.
bored of it. Whereas like gay's universal. So like when I do expat gigs, it's mainly just gay stuff. So as a comedian, it's quite boring.
That's
But-
fair.
But for them, it's catering to what they.
Yeah, and I get to visit another country and
Yeah.
get paid.
So when you do that, is it just for that night, or do you do multiple ones?
Sometimes the people who were running all them ones, you do one on a Friday in one country and one on a Saturday. So like it was like Prague and then Copenhagen.
Wow.
So you just like, and then to save money, they get you on like a 6 a.m. flight, so you don't see the country because you're so. But yeah,
Are there people from like other countries coming here and doing that then? Because I've never really seen like a Spanish guy going around doing.
yeah. Like
comedy clubs.
now there's like Michelle Wolf, who's one of my favourite comics. She's American. She lives in Barcelona apparently.
Okay.
And loads of comics. I know a few comics who live in Spain and stuff, and you can just. And also, it's just as cheap for them to get to London than me.
Yeah. It's wild.
Do you know what I
isn't it?
mean? So like, you can live in Europe and gig.
Do you remember? So like you've done like this is your 4th show now.
Yeah.
Do you remember all the jokes from like all your other ones?
No.
No. Okay.
I
So you must have
actually-
a lot.
Well, I watched my old tour show because I'm trying to. I'm shit at social media, and my agent's like, you need to get better at it. So trying to get some clips from my old show, but I can't really put. And the jokes are laughing, they're getting big laughs, and but I can't put it out because I've outgrew it,
Yeah.
Right.
and I
Yeah, that
think
makes
it's
sense.
shit. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, this new tour show, then I'm going to pay someone to film
Clip it
it
up,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
put it out. Yeah, but I just can't. I can't put these clips out.
You don't want to
'cause
put
I'm
stuff in the. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I'm not happy with it. But yeah, I've got loads. But when I was watching it, I was like, oh, I forgot all about that.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's cool.
you can't. It's hard to remember.
Yeah.
I forgot what I did last year, and then
Yeah.
it was shit. But I forgot it. It's probably for the best.
Do you
I forgot.
remember any of your routine atmosphere?
I was going to tell a story
I do.
about a world, the horrors of a world without student elections.
It's probably a good job that
Probably
Mike
for the
wasn't.
What you didn't see was me ripping the microphone lead out of the stereo system.
We've got it working. It's Gargamel
Get an electric shock.
runs off into Peel Park.
No, I never wrote anything
Yeah.
or wrote anything.
No, I remember you going.
That's not good.
Rated anything.
When you when I saw you do gigs and stuff, it was very like.
Like jazz.
Yeah, no one got it.
Hey,
but,
Jazz.
but yeah, it was very improved.
Mm. Yeah, rightly so. I think the first one I did, the second one I did, I was wearing Abby's dress. In it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
What
It's so
was
funny.
that?
The first one I was wearing your coat and I was like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Abby was like 25 when the rest of us were like 20, and
Yeah.
we thought in my head she was like 56. But she wore knitted clothes, as like knitted cardigans, so it was like, oh, grandma's out.
It's funny uni, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, I remember you being like, ooh, a bit quirky.
Yeah.
So quirky.
My first gig, there was someone who was on our uni course. Who I'll tell you the name after because I don't know if they want the
Yeah.
story. But they got really bladdered. They had a full bottle of wine and then went on stage.
Someone from our.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Stinks
then,
of Ryan,
and
no?
then they were like, there was like a bald guy, and they were like, basically like, do you have cancer? Because you were like bald, which was so weird. And then it was fine, but they got more pissed, and then later on I saw him getting off with him.
Wow.
So it was such a weird night.
So on your tour, where so you started in September, then where are you ending?
At the moment, I'm probably going to add extra dates, but at the moment, I'm ending in Aberdeen.
Aberdeen?
And it's the only place on the tour I've never been.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm quite excited. I don't know what that'll be like.
And is there no chance once you finish that you'll be like, oh, I'll do it in Edinburgh?
No,
Or is
I'm going to add extra dates. for the next year. But I won't do. I'm not doing the Fringe. I might do a week. I'm
Yeah.
I'm just never doing a month again.
No.
Yeah, a month's a bit too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what the Fringe is like because I went for a day and got overwhelmed. So
You just can't, like, now, the last Fringe I did, I was like, I've aged out of this. Because back when I was, like, a younger comic, it was kind of a big party every month and everyone, like, socialising. I did a 1,000-piece puzzle this year. Like, it was really... And then I got quite embarrassed because the first week is quite stressful because you're still working on the show. And my accommodation was next to a Papa John's, right? And and I went in 3 times in 1 week because I love Papa John's. I love the special garlic sauce. So I went in
it's good sauce.
three times, and then the 4th time I went in, it was on like day 8 or whatever. The next time I went in, the woman went again. And I was so mortified because she like fat shamed me. And then every time I went past, she just waved at me through the window and then sat.
She knew what she'd done.
Yeah, so I can't go back.
Trudging off to Domino's.
Yeah. But yeah, it was the special garlic sauce.
Oh man.
I have that right now, Josh. There's a place called Tokyo Noodle which I order from, and there was a spell a few months ago where I would order it maybe like a couple times midweek and stuff, and it was the same guy who would personally come to drop it off, and he'd list my order and he'd go, "Same again, Ethan," and it was just like, oh no, you know who I am. Oh
Yeah.
I ordered 3 takeaways in one night once, and Santander phoned me.
Really?
Saying, you've had your card robbed.
Did you do?
I haven't.
Did you do the thing in uni with Deliveroo where you'd order it all and cancel it? Tell them that it was like it didn't arrive and you got it all refunded.
No.
I used to do that all the time.
Was
That's
Deliveroo a thing when we were at uni?
No, it was just eat.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a takeaway round the corner from Irwell that did a pizza and
so
chips.
many, yeah.
Pizza, chips and a can
Chicken
for
Shack.
£3.50.
Chicken Shack,
Yeah.
that's the name.
So he got food poisoning from there, went back when he recovered.
No, I got food poisoning from Central Chicken.
It was always
which one we
full of
talking?
flies.
Oh, Chicken Shack.
Yeah,
My bad.
the deal there was the best takeaway deal I've ever
Yeah,
ever had.
£3.50 for like a 10-inch pizza or 12-inch, and then chips in a can.
Wow.
And they had cans of Rio as well. And I remember like, wow, this is tropical.
For £3.50.
Yeah.
There's a place in Fallowfield, if you've ever been, called
What?
called Sir Jan's. I used to get a full margarita pizza, I think 12-inch for £2. So
Okay.
whenever we were skint, you'd go.
Did you go uni off?
No, I went to a made-up uni called UCFB. to
What?
study
UCFB.
FB.
UCFP.
UCFP.
B.
In Manchester.
In Manchester.
What is it? University. College.
Campus football business.
Jesus.
Doesn't even sound.
So was you
Campus
what-
football business.
Was you planning on starting a football team?
No, I studied sports journalism. So it was writing
Studied
and
football
stuff.
business.
Yeah, there was some people
Under
who
a
would.
bridge.
There was courses called like football business and marketing, and it's like a coaching course like for people to be football managers, but
Yeah.
none of them ever did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you live in Fallowfield though?
I lived in Fallowfield for a couple of years. Belton Fallowfield.
It's better than where we were, innit?
Well, when
There's
I were at
nothing going on.
Salford Uni, I were dating a guy from uni of.
Oh.
And
Wow.
it felt like, wow, this is big leagues. And they took me to, I think it was Squirrel's Bar or something. Anyway, they had like a squash court at the bar. So he took me
What?
to play squash, but I got really bored and just stuck him in the toilet and sucked his dick. But I did I did play once.
I hate it when that happens when you
Yeah.
play squash. Bloody
Yeah.
hell.
You mean table tennis?
No, squash.
Squash?
Yeah, the one with the wall.
In a bar?
Yeah, like there's a bar, and then it was part of like.
Oh, right. I was going to
Like-
say it was a random
Because there's like
bar
a
thing,
few
innit?
floors, wasn't it, Squirrels? Was it on one of the floors?
really.
I only went in the toilets and the
Oh,
bar.
sorry.
Yeah, I didn't really do that.
Gotta go upstairs.
Yeah, I
Squashing
didn't do a full tour.
Question.
Ethan, what's the final question?
Hello and welcome to the final question. The final question today would be, what
Is
would
this
you...
the final question?
The what?
Sorry, no more questions, please. This is the last one we're having today, Max.
Oh, the last question. Yeah, go on.
The final
Any questions?
question is: what would you do if I give you £1 million?
Fuck off! Fuck off!
Well, your tours to do with you. What's it called?
My tour's called my tour's called I
I'd say
haven't
thank
won
you,
the
Ethan.
lottery, so here's another tour show.
So there you go. It links in that
Yeah.
way. Clever. And Max still does the lottery,
Oh yeah, constantly.
but only when
yeah.
it's massive money.
I do the national lottery every week.
National Lottery. I do Euro Millions.
Oh well, that's what I mean. The
National
Euro.
Lottery.
I have the app.
Peanuts.
No, but I do the Saturday one, which is that the national.
Yeah.
I do that one because the jackpot's less, so in my head I've got more
More
chance
chance.
of winning because I'm not being too greedy.
Do you
And
ever
also-
do set for life?
Yeah, I've done that on the Monday.
Because
Yeah.
I feel that would just be like you'd be set for
I'll
life.
be Wait a minute.
But I just feel like it would feel like very proper and very structured.
10 grand a month.
I think the Euro Millions. I'd never put it on. I also find it a bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd
Oh.
spend 227 million.
Everyone in Europe knowing you're a millionaire.
No, not if
Can
I
you
don't
do
go on
it-
the news.
Can you put like a mask on and
You don't need to.
Gargamel
you
won
need
one.
Yeah.
No one needs to know.
Spent it on all
I
the
wasn't allowed
equipment.
to. I wasn't allowed to cash it in. So like, you're not Gargamel.
Go on.
That was it, innit? What more do you want? It was a fun story where I used a pseudonym to win the lottery, and I can't take out my earnings. You want it to be more than that?
Because the
I
mic
can add
wasn't
to that if you want.
Earnings.
Okay, no. Great question, Ethan. Tom?
What would I do?
Why
Oh,
are you giving us $1 million? I'd feel on edge.
No,
Yeah.
I'm like, what does he want from me?
there's a reason.
Okay.
Okay, great. I'll say no more.
I've won I won 100 million.
Are you need to give
giving
us all the
$1
million?
So I think I would.
Yeah.
Really?
I think if I won, right, let's say 100 million. I think I could. I would spare maybe a few 100,000 maybe per person at least. I think a million for the closer ones.
Wow, that's nice.
2 million.
I'll have Tom's too.
Do you think?
Yeah.
So, if you got given $1 million, what are you doing with it?
Yeah.
Do we have a set time to spend it, or is it just
Yeah, it expires. You have 6.5 days.
6.5 days?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
That takes so long to put an house through.
Exactly, you couldn't. Yeah.
Well, you could buy the house.
Yeah, but I mean, it takes ages to buy a house. You can't buy a house in 6 days.
That's a good point.
You have to go through like.
You'd have to buy a lot of cars, wouldn't you? You'd have to buy cars, I think.
But they lose
Trinkets.
value in
Assets. What kind of assets can we go for? Think, people, think.
Watches, they maintain value.
Yeah.
Just stock Bitcoin.
Art. We got to buy art.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I get so done over though. I don't know
Yeah.
anything.
They'd be like, it's worthless, that, mate.
Yeah.
You've bought it. I think you could go on holiday, couldn't you?
Be a hell of a holiday.
Well, the
It would
boring
be.
thing is, the first thing I'll do is pay off my tax.
Yeah.
I should get taxed on $1 million as well.
Do we pay tax on this?
So you don't. So with earnings of
No.
if you're giving over 50,000, I think you don't have to pay tax on it unless the person that gives it to you dies, and then you have to pay like
Inheritance
or
tax.
something. So unless you don't die, we'd be okay.
What would I want to
I
spend
think
the money
it's
on?
if they die within a period of time as well.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
like
5
5
years. Yeah.
Jinx.
It's meant to be a fun question.
Yeah,
This.
sorry.
Yeah, but I think most of us would just try and buy a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just trying to think how we can get it done in the time frame you've given us, and it's tricky.
I'd sort of pension out. I don't have
Yeah.
one of them. That terrifies
I
me.
don't either.
I'd pay off, obviously, my parents' mortgages and stuff, because at least that way someone's got an house.
No, there's no.
Now,
Yeah.
my mum took voluntary redundancy 2 years ago and paid off her own mortgage.
Did she?
Wow, that's good.
Wow.
Buzzing.
That's clever.
I'd pay for my mum to go on a course where she thinks better about her decisions and pays off her mortgage eventually. But
Yes.
yeah,
You've screwed us with the time frame now, mate.
Oh, I'd go Japan.
Ooh,
I'd
yeah.
do Japan.
Yeah.
And I want to do Disneyland, Florida.
Yeah.
You've got 6 days here, Josh.
There's a Shaun the Sheep world in
No,
Japan.
but I can book it all in. I don't have to do it all
no,
in
you can
6
book it in,
days.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
if I book Japan, where else do I want to go? I need to check my visited app.
Do the Seven Wonders of the World intrigue you at all? Is it?
Well, I've done Chichen
Where's that?
The Mexican
Oh, wow.
pyramids.
Pyramid, yeah.
Is that a wonder?
Yeah, Wonder of
well-
the Ancient World.
Oh,
So I've done
It's
that.
different lists.
I'm too uncultured.
Yeah, do Rio. See the big guy with you.
oh yeah.
What?
Christ
Yeah.
Redeemer.
Yeah, man.
What's he redeeming?
And then the
You.
Vouchers.
Jeff Price. Welcher.
How much is your hotel? You should have come to me.
Fuck off, Lenny Henry.
the Wall of China.
Yeah.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah, just go on loads of holidays.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely, yeah. I'm
And
sure
I would
that
have
could be
like a
arranged.
big wedding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't be able to get married unless I got embezzled a lot of money. Do you know what I mean?
What?
Ooh.
As in, nobody would want to marry you, or you wouldn't be able to have a wedding.
Oh, I didn't think of it that
That
way.
shouldn't have stumped you. You should
Yeah.
have known what you meant when you said it.
I just meant the affording to get married
Yeah.
element.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about.
Pen and paper
Love.
now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's probably an app.
yeah,
Hate
man.
to see. It's sad to see a lottery winner struggling.
Yeah.
100 million as well.
He's only have 6 days to spend it, though. That's the
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah.
I might open a cafe or something.
Yeah.
That's my little dream as
Is
well.
it? A little
In
cafe?
Stockport,
What food would you do?
it would be
£2 pizza.
no, just very simple. Your classic, just like your bacon sarnies, your sausage sarnies,
Fucking reform cafe.
and maybe. But do you know what I mean?
Farage's favourite.
Maybe.
No oat milk.
No brown sauce.
No, it is brown sauce. It's HP proper British.
But you know, maybe I'll charge a bit more for the coffee and the little bites, like £3.
So shit food and expensive.
Penny pinching. What's going on?
That's your dream.
Fucking miserable.
Under the shadow of the Hat Museum.
Just slaving away, making bacon sandwiches.
And really fancy coffee. The freshest beans from Italia, whatever. Italia? Hardly know her.
And on that note,
I'd probably spend it, mate, on
I never thought of that.
yeah,
Bitcoin.
in travelling,
Oh,
man.
really? You'd invest?
Yeah. Because if I spend the million
Yeah.
on other currency,
Bitcoin you could do quickly, couldn't you?
But at
Real
the moment,
quickly.
where, like,
Can I buy
what's your
euros?
living
Bitcoin's only going up, Josh.
What's your
Only
living
going-
situation? Wouldn't you buy a house or get yourself on the
Buy a house.
property
I could
ladder?
buy 2 houses with the amount of Bitcoin I'm going to be getting.
Put it all on Bitcoin.
All on
And
Bitcoin,
then just
baby.
have no property or anything.
No! Sell!
I really wish you was the president at uni.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it now.
It'd be weird if you did it now.
Why?
Still not graduated.
Yeah.
10 years, still not graduated. Why are
I've
we
got
gonna
life
listen to this
lessons,
guy?
mate.
What's the lesson?
What's this man in a cape going to
Did you
teach you?
do any of like the... None of you were in the... What's it called? The groups that they do?
Society.
Clubs and
Yeah, the
stuff, yeah.
societies. Did they do a
No.
comedy
Are
one?
we in a
I don't know.
society?
No,
Did you win a
I didn't.
society?
Tom set one up. Somebody set a
society?
comedy society.
Yeah.
And
There
I don't
wasn't-
think it went
Yeah,
anywhere.
there was loads of societies.
I
but
went to
didn't
the
know.
badminton one for 1 week and then all the
Yeah.
Asian people battered me.
I did the Pride one for 1 week. Went in, didn't want to shag anyone, and never went back. The
Same at
LGBT one. Yeah.
My sister's union had a biscuit club. I wish we had that.
Biscuit Club.
That
Yeah.
would have been good.
Jesus, yeah.
So we got big holiday.
Yeah.
I think I said a watch. That's really boring.
Just a classic
It's done
cars.
now.
I don't want cars.
Yeah.
You do £1 million watch?
No.
You'd get mugged.
Yeah. Oh, of course I would. Yeah.
Just don't wear it.
I get mugged anyway.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a comedy club, but you can't get one for $1 million, can you?
No, I was thinking of theatre.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't.
Put myself on.
Could you not? Just a little box one?
Probably could in like something like
I could
Hampton
get a
Bridge or
little
something,
box
you
for
know.
$1 million, thank you.
But not
It's
one.
my comedy club.
If you want one where you're making money,
Yeah.
probably not.
So what were you gonna do? Art?
No, I'm going to go for cars. I'm going to buy a lot of old vintage cars.
I don't even have a license.
Yeah.
And Max, you're going to invest it in Bitcoin.
Bitcoin, baby.
There you go,
So
Ethan.
going up.
Oh, well, thank you for playing the final question.
What an ending.
Yeah.
What a great ending.
Clapping, we're just... That was clapping. Not like classic clapping.
Nice.
Thank you.
Anyway,
That's been episode 13. It wasn't lucky, was it?
Hey, I had a few slip-ups. I said Natalia.
Yeah.
There's been a few things that
straight into the debrief. Few slip-ups. Could have been better.
It would be really funny if the lady on mic had come out and during the Gargamel story if it had come out.
just have it back. That's fine.
Anyway,
yeah.
Enough, Max. You can watch Josh on tour in all of these cities and towns, every single one, especially Aberdeen. Tom, where can people find you?
What, like in life or just my socials?
Just wherever.
Just wherever. People, well, they can find me at Host Manchester.
What's that?
The salon and event space.
Why would you want them to come to your workspace?
Everyone's got me on socials.
Everyone.
Wow, bragging.
Add me on Instagram. Want to push that to 10k.
10k, yeah?
Cut all this.
Yeah, cut all that. No, I really want
Josh,
to
where
get.
can they find you?
I really want to get to 10k, guys.
I've got get tickets at joshjonescomedy.com. And
Oh, you got a website?
Yeah, and I'm on Instagram.
Can you give us a little taste of the comedy?
You don't have a website?
No.
I got my friend to help me make it. It's quite fun.
My
Felt
friend,
like
my friend
Beyonce.
can't even plug himself.
Get me to 10k, guys. Tom Cooney 90 Instagram. That's the one. There we go.
You got your website, Josh?
joshjonescomedy.com, and I'm on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah. As am I, also on Instagram. Oh, it's gone off.
These robots have got brains of their own. Goodbye.
Bye.